what's up? It's Playstand. If you're like me and you use Instagram and you're interested in Magic the Gathering, you've probably seen an ad for this Liquid Luck Blue Farm MTG, CDH proxy deck. I've gotten the ad a couple times on Instagram, and I finally decided I'd give it a shot. So here's the actual video. Does it have sound? No. Here's the actual video that you see on Instagram. I'll just let it play for a bit. It's only 20 seconds or so. So yeah, it caught my eye, and then I wanted to try out Blue Farm as a CDH deck. So I was like, sure, let's give this product a shot. So the regular price is $89.95, so $90, or $65 if they're on sale. And you get a little over 100 cards. I think I counted like 110, 112. But you have some wiggle room to make changes to your personal liking or playstyle, or to fit like the local meta of decks that you play against in your pods. The cards look pretty nice, and it seems like you're getting some high quality proxies with custom like matching art for a pretty strong CDH deck that a lot of people like playing and maybe are interested in trying out. But unfortunately, the card quality is pretty much the same as other proxies that you can get for less than half the price. So let's move over here. So as you can see, these are the cards. Now, right off the bat, they look pretty shiny, but that's because I have the holographic inner sleeves that I'm also working on a review for. I felt like, since I'm paying extra for these, I'd like to, bling them out maybe. But let's take it out. So here's the actual card. Found a proxy to compare it with. So when you look at them side by side, there may be a little glossier, but it's not a huge difference. Definitely not quite as shiny or reflective as the video makes them out to be. They're pretty much the same thickness, although I'd probably have a hard time telling such a small difference. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the backside, Liquid Luck custom proxies. These proxies are about 45 cents total each for a single commander deck, whereas these are about 90 cents each before, like tax and shipping for the whole commander deck. Whenever I play with them, the only reason they look a little extra shiny is because I have some holographic inner sleeves on them, and the shine effect is definitely a bit exaggerated in this video. You can really barely tell the difference. So what are you actually paying extra for? Well, initially it seems like you're paying extra because you're supporting one of their artists, one of the Liquid Luck, I guess, gaming artists who did all the artwork for these. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Because when you look closely, most, if not all of them, are actually made with AI art, and that becomes clear when you take a closer look at some of the cards. Some of the cards, like the Fierce Guardianship, the character's wrist kind of like blends in, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to have 3 arms. Like the wrist kind of blends in with the staff, the wand, the fingers don't really grip it correctly. Dockside Extortionist has a bunch of fingers on one hand, and they kind of blend together on the other hand. This Grim Hireling has 6 fingers on one hand, 5 on the other. In the ad, it's maybe a little hard to tell if they're made with AI or not. Once you kind of get all the cards and look at the art closely, unfortunately it becomes clear. Since in the ad and on their website there's no artist credit, I had a sneaking suspicion they were made with AI, but I was kind of hoping and assuming that it was maybe an in-house artist that they weren't crediting just because they work directly for Liquid Luck, but unfortunately I think I was wrong there. So you're paying an inflated price for these proxies, which are about the same quality, if not the same quality, as regular proxies, and they were made with AI art, or at least it seems like they were, so it's very unlikely that you're supporting an actual artist. So essentially, you're paying more than double the price of regular proxies to pay someone who put in prompts into a generator and maybe worked on formatting the cards. And speaking of which, since you can't use Wizard's mana symbols in a product you're selling because they're trademarked or whatever, they use blank colored dots instead, which is fine, but because the name title has a black background, it can be hard to tell what the mana cost is sometimes. So let's take a look at that. Again, with this Grim Hireling, it's 3 and a black mana, but because the background for the name is black as well, you can't really see the black pip there. Same thing with this Timna card, you really can't see the other pip. So unfortunately, I really wanted to like this product because it looked really cool in the Instagram ad, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe someone's selling some high quality proxies of a popular deck, and they worked on all the artwork to make it match themselves. But unfortunately, that's not the case. The card quality was disappointing, and the use of the AI art really killed any excitement I had for this product. If anyone from Liquid Luck sees this and I got anything wrong, maybe it's not AI art or something, feel free to correct me, but as it stands, you're paying an inflated price for a really just kind of disappointing product. I mean, I guess I should have maybe had my expectations a little lower since it's an Instagram ad, and now on the site it's perpetually how much is that, $25 off? Yeah, it's perpetually $25 off. So I guess I should have maybe had a better kept a better eye open for anything, for the red flags. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I know a couple of my friends had seen this ad too, and they thought it looked really cool, and so it's just kind of disappointing, the final product. I'm gonna have to give it like two out of 5 maybe, if I were to try and like rate it out of 5 or something, because the product itself is just your standard average proxies, but it's all with matching art, which is kind of cool. But since it's AI art, it kind of isn't nearly as cool as you'd hope. And then the proxy quality is just normal, but you're paying much more. If you're not paying $90, which is insane for the product you're getting, you're still paying $65, which is still pretty inflated. For what you end up getting. Again, if anyone from Liquid Luck sees this and I got something wrong, please feel free to correct me, and I'll make a follow up. But as it stands, you're paying extra for product that was made with AI art, so you're not really supporting any artists or anything there, and it's just kind of disappointing. But yeah, I'll see you later.